Lo que yo creo que cambiar la vida es crecer todos los días, buscar mejorar, buscar cambiar, buscar crecer. Y cuando aprendí esto de él, que yo creo que es la mejor herencia que me pudo haber dado, el cómo buscar. Cómo buscar, y así fue como empecé, buscando. Yo lo que quiero transmitir a la gente es que no he dejado de buscar, pero que la única manera de cambiar su vida es si ellos buscan su camino, buscan su desarrollo personal, y una herramienta para hacerlo es OmniLife. Y una gran opción que permite a la gente buscar salud y buscar un cambio de vida. Y por supuesto, al hacer esto, el dinero te persigue y logras generar todo un cambio mucho mayor en tu persona y alrededor de ti.
Yo en aquel entonces le decía a la gente que íbamos a cambiar la vida a la gente. No tenía dinero, por supuesto, empecé con una mano detrás y otra por delante, gordo, enfermo, y les decía cómo iba a cambiar nuestra vida con esto. Así empezamos.
A mí Jorge me invita a OmniLife y él es el que me empieza a abrir la imaginación. Me empieza a abrir la visión. Imagínate en la familia cuánta gente hay que podemos ayudar a quitarles el cansancio. Y esto es diario. Imagínate en Guadalajara cuánta gente hay así. Imagínate todo México. Imagínate el mundo.
Quiero que se imaginen 1991. No había compañía, no había un producto.
Dijo, ¿quieren tener resultados en OmniLife? Piensen que OmniLife es perfecto. A ti solo te va a tocar aprovechar todo lo que hay.
Si usted pusiera al Alejandro Pineda del año 91, 92, cuando empezó OmniLife, ahorita hay mucha diferencia, hay un abismo tremendo. Porque yo era diferente en mi modo de hablar, en mi modo de dirigirme. Hoy veo al Alejandro Pineda que ha mejorado mucho. Y sigo, amigos, sigo.
A veces una persona solo necesita que alguien le muestre el camino. Y mostrarle el camino es decirle, ven, vamos juntos, tomémonos de la mano para ir juntos hacia ese logro de esos objetivos que tú quieres.
Usar el producto todos los días, vender producto todos los días, invitar gente al negocio todos los días, hacer seguimiento a la gente que está en tu equipo, a ti, a tus clientes todos los días y enseñar con el ejemplo. Esos son los 5 famosos pasos de OmniLife con el cual hace que crezcas tu negocio.
Eso es OmniLife. OmniLife es una fábrica. Yo escuchaba a Jorge cuando nos decía, OmniLife es una fábrica de realizar sueños, pero esta fábrica nunca se cierra. Y que tú puedes decidir cuántos sueños quieres alcanzar.
Eso les enseñamos a la gente, que acá no hay pretexto, no hay excusas. Yo no te estoy presentando un negocio para un día, sino la oportunidad de tu vida.
OmniLife es una oportunidad para todos. ¿Sabes leer? Bienvenido. Si no sabes leer, pues también bienvenido. No existe discriminación alguna, porque esto es OmniLife. Gente que cuida a la gente. OmniLife es transformar vidas, es cambiar vidas.
OmniLife es un placer, es ayudar a la gente. Y si tú disfrutas ayudar a la gente, no hay manera por qué no podemos ser diamante todos.
Hemos aprendido la abundancia en esta compañía. Hemos aprendido la calidad en esta compañía. Y hemos aprendido que la abundancia y la calidad está a manos llenas y es efectivamente como un gran buffet que nos podemos servir las veces que queramos de este negocio.
El negocio de mi vida, el negocio millonario, la gallina de los huevos de oro, es OmniLife. Y nunca nos hemos distraído.
Yo estoy aquí, te lo vuelvo a repetir, no solamente para que tú veas cómo ganarte tus primeros $1,000. Estoy aquí para que digas, a través de estos $1,000 yo puedo llegar a 100,000 y que no le tengas miedo a hacerte millonario.
No se distraigan ni con la gente que les dice que no, ni con las otras compañías. No se distraigan para nada. Voy derecho y no me quito. Yo estoy convencido de lo que tenemos y de lo que hacemos. Van a ver lo que va a pasar. Y tienen de dos sopas: o quedarse mirando como la chinita, o subirse al tren. Yo le dije a los primeros, con ustedes o sin ustedes vamos a estar en todas las alacenas de este país. Todavía no llegamos a todas, pero ahí vamos. Y el éxito es un hecho.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, my friends. How are you doing tonight? Mr. Dave Hernandez. Is that Liz Nathan?
Doing good.
Or is
How's
somebody
everybody?
else? Let me see. How are you doing tonight? Cheers, my friend. What are you drinking tonight?
IQU.
Oh my God. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, I'm drinking OmniView tonight plus Optimus. Okay, welcome everybody. All of you in the Zoom meeting and also all of you watching this via YouTube. As usual, we start right on time. And to start this time, I want you to watch this beautiful video. Andrea promised us to have the previous video in English for next month. We have to see. Okay, so let's watch this about OmniLife.
In recent years, poor eating habits have become the biggest threat to global health. And this threat is as close as your pantry. Yes, right there, where everyone finds the food they buy to nourish themselves. But have you ever thought about whether those foods are truly what your body needs to stay healthy? Added sugars, saturated fats, trans fats, low-quality sweeteners, too many calories, too much sugar. Your pantry might be packed with products containing these ingredients, which are highly harmful and put your health at risk. A sedentary lifestyle and the ease of access to all kinds of products have led to the high consumption of ultra-processed foods. The sense of comfort and satisfaction they give is why we reach for them regularly when we're feeling anxious, angry, or stressed. You don't need to give up the things you love, like coffee, tea, milkshakes, sodas, chocolate, juices, or snacks. You just need to replace them with healthier, higher quality options. Now is the time to evolve your nutrition with OmniLife. Same product, different ingredients, bigger benefits. For every need, there's an OmniLife product with a delicious taste and top-notch ingredients that, instead of causing harm, are perfect for achieving proper nutrition and reaching the lifestyle you've been striving for. Do something every day that brings you closer to your goals. The transformation is within you. From pantry to pantry, from house to house. Little by little, we'll begin the big shift to a new, healthy lifestyle. Because we are people who care for people, and our vision will always be to share health and well-being. Together, let's transform every pantry into a purple pantry. An OmniLife pantry. OmniLife in everyone's pantry. OmniLife is evolution.
Okay, my friends. Beautiful video, isn't it, my friend Dave?
Great video.
Okay, so let's get started. As usual, tonight we're gonna have the introduction. Everything related to OmniLife is gonna be, well, I'll do it, and then Mr. Dave Hernandez is gonna be working with nutrition plus beauty, right? Así que let's get started. Okay, everything started, my friends, in 1991, and this guy was a dreamer, Jorge Vergara Madrigal and Maricruz Satarain. In 1991, guys, with 6 distributors, 3 staff members, 1 product, no factory, we started with the name OmNutrition, United States of America. And what happened after few years, my friends? Now this is a transcendent dream, because now we are millions of distributors plus clients around the world. OmniLife now is the owner of more than 40 other companies. Among them, or between them, we have here this stadium. It's amazing, right? This is the Akron Stadium. This one is the home of the most important team in soccer team in Mexico, Chivas de Guadalajara. And the good thing is that in 2026, during the FIFA World Cup, we're gonna have a couple of matches here. So it's amazing, my friends, amazing. Right now, guys, we have more than 30 years experience. Exactly, we're going to be 34 years in September. We are in more than 20 countries, and we say more than 20 countries. It means that, for example, we are in almost all the countries in South America. Legally, we are not in Venezuela, but of course, we have many distributors there, you know, but legally we are not there. But they are drinking our products also and using our cosmetic. We're in Central America, and we are in the United States of America like for almost 31 years already. And from USA, guys, we were able to sell our products to Canada via online. And from here, from Madrid, Spain, only one center of distribution, we are able to sell our products to all the European Union. That means 11 other countries, plus 1, plus 20, it means 31. And of course, we are also in Russia. Can you believe it, guys? 32 countries where you can buy our products to sell our products legally, okay? And as I said previously, we have more than 7 million customers already, because almost, I can say 85% of the people in OmniLife, they are only consumers because they love to drink our products or to use our cosmetic and to, well, because you can buy this with a 40% discount. It is amazing. It's an excellent discount. And if you sell it, my friends, you can get a profit of 56%. Amazing, amazing. And so far, guys, we have to change this because because this is a direct distribution company. We were located in number 21 among the 100 best companies in the world. But a few weeks ago, now we're in number 20. And it's amazing because we're heading to number 1. In Peru, we are the number 1. In Bolivia, we are in number 4 right now. And in some other countries, we are in number 1, number 2, and so on. So very soon, guys, we are planning to go between the first 10 best companies and then, of course, to the number 1 in the world. Amazing. And now, guys, we have 3 pillars here in OmniLife. The first one is the nutritional line. We have products with a technology that is called micellization. You will see this very soon. We have the best ingredients, and we have international certifications. Also, in the beauty line, this is Seitu and Kenya Vergara. We have the most advanced technology. We have also ingredients similar to those in the nutritional line, and we have innovative systems. And the third pillar, my friends, it is called the multi-development. And this is a business model that is focused on the integral development of all the distributors of OmniLife. That means us, guys. And this is done through an academy that is called Creciendo. Also, we have incentives, and we have nationals and international trips. In the States, my friends, you have six trips in general. We're going to see those at the end. And now, as I said, we have most of the certificates because we are members of the Direct Selling Association. And here you can see all of them according to your countries. Just, for example, here in my country, Bolivia, it is called ASOEM, Argentina is Caveri, and so on. So we are legal and we have everything that we need to to sell our products everywhere. And this is the best, my friends. Just as a reminder, in the first slide, I said we started with no manufacturing plant. And now, my friends, we have one in Guadalajara. 3 years after the beginning, that means in 1994, we got our first plant. And actually, this is the largest plant around the world in this area. Can you imagine, guys? It is the largest. 10 years after this, that means in 2004, we started operating in the second plant, this time from Cali, Colombia. And guess what, my friends? From the first one, from Guadalajara, Mexico, 31 years ago, we started selling our products to USA. And now, from these 2 plants, we were able to reach 32 countries around the world. Can you imagine? And this is the best thing that is coming. Because from Allen, Texas, we're building this right now. And from this one, my friends, we are expecting to reach the whole world. So that means we're going to conquer the whole world, my friends. So imagine. So we're talking about a big company because the company is investing and investing and investing. No crisis for us because in crisis, we grow and we keep growing and growing. So, my friends, this is everything related to OmniLife, and here I want you to see the building of our next plant in Allen, Texas. Watch this, please.
This year marks a very special milestone in OmniLife's history. We begin a new chapter in global growth with the groundbreaking of our new corporate offices and manufacturing plant in the United States. Every step we take brings us closer to a project that reflects the best of our technology and the highest quality standards. This will be a space where innovation and commitment to excellence will coexist in one place, ensuring that we continue to produce with a passion and dedication that has characterized us for more than 30 years. OmniLife's expansion into the United States is a testament to our continued growth and our mission to provide opportunities for thousands of Latino families. We continue to be people taking care of people, growing together and moving steadily into the future. Our new facility will not only be an example of sustainability, built with responsibility and respect for the environment, but also an icon of design and technology, meant to best serve our distributors. We are committed to creating a greener future, ensuring that every step of our growth also contributes positively to the planet. This is how OmniLife continues to make history, with cutting-edge technology, commitment to quality, and environmental responsibility. Because together, we continue to grow.
Wow. So it's going to be beautiful, right? So that was the introduction, guys, to our company. That is OmniLife, Say2 Cosmetics. And now, guys, we're going to see the second part, that is the nutrition and also the Say2 part. This time, Mr. Dave Hernandez. Welcome, my friend.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Hernandez from San Antonio, Texas. And that new plant is going to be awesome because it's going to be just 4 hours away from me, just north of here. And so let's talk about the OmniLife products. That's actually the most powerful thing we have is our products, because think about it. They started out with one product, and in 3 years they had that plant in Guadalajara. In 3 years. That is amazing. That's why, because supplements are so necessary nowadays in modern life. It's absolutely necessary. If you have a good diet, and in the past, that might have been enough, but nowadays it is not enough. The food is not the same. It does not have the nutrients it used to have. Okay, it doesn't have the nutritional value. Plus, everybody, or not everybody, but many, many people are on medications, and medications, they treat a symptom, but they ultimately make your body weaker. So supplementation is super necessary nowadays. And OmniLife is the way to go. Let's go to the next screen, my friend. All right. What is OmniLife? Why is the best choice? Okay. Because every product is not just one vitamin. Every product is a combination that makes that one product very, very powerful. So every product is a combination of multivitamins to make it even more powerful. Every ingredient that OmniLife uses is clean, it's organic, and it's proven. So we get our crops, the plants and the extracts that we get them from all over the world, and we have total control of their cleanliness, of their purity. So we end up having a product that's high in its bioavailability, which means your body can actually use everything. You can buy vitamins from the store, but your body might not be using it because they're not made the way with the quality and technology that OmniLife has. Okay, and it's delicious too because we use sweeteners, but we use healthy sweeteners. We use stevia, we use monk fruit, so they're natural sweeteners. They're not gonna affect your blood sugar levels. They're not gonna make your pancreas work so hard. They're not gonna, so they're safe for for diabetics, and they won't make you a diabetic either. Our formulas are patented, which means nobody else has them. So if you want these good quality products, you have to go with OmniLife. We also have what's called value chain certifications. Value chain certifications are certifications on every country that we operate in, but it's a proven fact that everything in OmniLife products is clean and safe for the human body to consume. That's right. So that means you'll never get sick off of it. You can't OD off of it. You can't get vitimosis or any of that. So your body uses everything it needs to use and gets rid of the rest in a safe way. We have a diversity of formats on how this works. And bottom line, they're delicious. They're delicious products. Let's go to the next slide, my friend. Well, check this out.
Scientific Capsule, where we will talk about the new great innovations in the world of dietary supplements. Micellization, present in one of our most important products in the market, Omni Plus. What is micellization? It is the physical-chemical process in which a covering is applied to a nutrient that has naturally liposoluble characteristics, meaning it can dissolve in fats like oil, so that it may have the ability to dissolve in water also. Micellization achieves that microscopic nutrient particles such as vitamins A, E, and D, soluble in fats, can easily incorporate in any liquid that is based in water. This makes micellized nutrients to be absorbed faster in the human body, and therefore to get their benefits in less time. Thanks for your attention, and we'll see you again in our scientific capsules.
Micellization, that is bioavailability. That's how they make these products absorb into the cells of your body. You don't even have to digest them, right? You'll drink a bottle of OmniLife products, combination of products, and you feel it. Within 15 minutes, you feel the difference. And nobody has this. There's micellization, and there's OmniLife's micellization. They do it the hard way, and they do it the good quality way. So it's a rapid absorption into your body. It increases the level of nutrients that is absorbed into your body, and it protects your stomach. You're not going to get anything bad happen to you because they're safe, and they're the best products on the market because of these things. This is one of our patented products right here, patented processes, right? Right here, you're looking at 3 key products right here. OML Plus, which is a liquid, micellized liquid, or the 1C mix, which is 1C mix, because it's not just vitamin C. It's vitamin C delivered to your body the way nature does, with other vitamins, with amino acids, with some minerals in it. All that together makes the vitamin C even more potential, has got more potential in your body and more bioavailability. And then the Uso Supreme is the supreme thing for your immune system. If you're fighting a really scary disease, the big C, Uso Supreme is what you need right there. All 3 of these, but the Uso Supreme is very powerful. That's also a patented product, and it comes from rice bran and shiitake mushrooms, right? It's a fermentation process that nobody has. These are awesome products right here. This is going to benefit your body. It's going to keep you strong, keep your immune system strong, and help you overcome serious health issues if you have them. Let's go to the next one. The gummies. That's one of the latest things they came out with, which is pretty cool because they make it very convenient, right? Vitamin D is very essential in your immune system. You take your vitamin D, you get your sunshine, and that's how you process it, right? The OML Plus now is in a gummy, so it's easier to give them to your children. If you have little children, super safe for them. This is super safe for any age, from infants to great grandpa. Everybody can take it. And the Minis, which helps you sleep. It doesn't make you sleepy, but it helps you sleep and it keeps you calm. So you can take them in the morning if you have a stressful day, if you're nervous, they work for that too. If you're suffering from depression, it also helps with that. Or you just have trouble sleeping. it also helps with that. Like I said, it doesn't make you sleepy, but it helps you get a good quality sleep. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, these are my favorites. The Zen, which is the magnesium. Most people have a magnesium deficiency. That's why a lot of the OmniLife products also have magnesium, right? So that's a good product to help you relax. It's good for your muscles. Now we also have the CBD, which also has magnesium and limonene. So magnesium, limonene, and CBD, now 10%, right? So 10 milligrams, but all those together, like I said, they're all kind of multivitamins. All those together make a good quality thing that helps you to relax. It helps you sleep, and it's also anti-inflammatory. And I have to tell you that that's one of my testimonies. That's one of my favorite products right there. I take the CBD and the Mimis to go to bed at night, and I sleep really, really well. And then I take more CBD in the morning just to fight an inflammation problem that I was having. And that does it for me. These are awesome products. What else we got, my friend? All right, systems. That's like I said, when you have somebody that has a problem, a lot of times that problem has come developing in them for a long time. So what we always do, OmniLife has developed packages of products that help really focus in on a problem, like say sugar control via Dulce Fiber and EcoPlant, mobility, OML Strong, Undo, and Power. Okay, hormonal balance for women, Omni Plus, OML Plus, Power Gain and Fem. For men, you take away the Fem, you put the Om. And digestive care. Thank God they came out with the probiotic. Now they have the probiotic, the aloe, and the colina, which help your microbiome, a balanced microbiome, which is all your gut health, your intestine, all the bacteria, keep it balanced. The colina helps eliminate an overpopulation of candida, which is really, really an awesome product. Mental care, IQU, that's what I'm taking right now. I need to take care of my brain, keep it functioning properly, stay focused. And then you have the Optimus right there, but in the United States, they call it Focus. And it's an awesome product to help you focus. And the Fluya is the Zen, right? So all these together will help you, like if you're studying, or even if you're getting over like strokes. It's just good for your brain and your nervous system. The weight control, we have packages of weight control. Here's one basic package right here, the Teatino, which could be the Teatino Limon, the Teatino Maracuya, or the coffees, the Via Dulce, and the shake. Those things all help you lose weight without suffering from malnutrition. A lot of people go on diets and then they get sick because they're malnourished. They stop eating, right? You need to stay nourished. Okay, cardiovascular care, the fiber. You notice how the fiber here and there, because fiber is super important. Your gut health is super important. And then the stop, it helps clean out your arteries, right? It helps, you can take stop instead of taking statins, right? And the Actua, I actually add Actua to everything. If you're over 40 years and over, I tell them you better take Actua because your body is not producing the CoQ10 anymore. And this is activated CoQ10 in ubiquinol. So we have so many packages. Everything is a package. You don't ever take just one product because if you really want to get results, you combine them. They work synergistically, and that's how you get the results. Cellular inflammation, right? The 1C mix or OML Plus. The super mix, which is a malteada over here. I actually like the super mix a lot. I use that in combination with different products like the shake, and it's a meal replacement as well. Then visual care, the Star Bien and the OML View that what Faustino's drinking tonight, right? He wants to make sure those glasses don't have to get any thicker, right? Like I have taken OML View since it's come out. And I have never had to change my prescription. They stayed the same. So I go back you go back every year and a half. And a lot of times people, I have to increase my prescription. Mine's the same. I just go for new glasses because they wear out. And then physical sports, Magnus, always the Magnus Ego Life, because you have to keep those electrolytes functioning. That's how your body makes connections. Your body is electrical. It's hydroelectrical. So you have to keep your electrolytes well supplied in your body. And then the pump is got a lot of protein in it. So that's good to take after your workout. It feeds your body with the protein that it needs. And I can go on, but I'm probably starting to take too long. So let's go to the next one. See what we got.
Excellent, excellent. Beauty, my friend. Beauty. Go ahead.
Say-to, man. Say-to means be you, right? And be beautiful, because these are beautiful products, because, you know, they're paraben free, which means they don't have anything from petroleum in them whatsoever, right? They're not tested on animals, so they're cruelty free. A lot of companies test their stuff on animals, and that's a really cruel thing to do. They're hypoallergenic, so they're good for your skin. They won't hurt your skin. They're tested dermatologically. A lot of times they're tested dermatologically by Kenya and the family there, because they're usually the first ones to start taking this stuff. And they're awesome products because, you know, in a lot of skincare, lotions, and makeup products nowadays, there's a lot of contamination in it, right? But in these products right here, we've got system for your skin. We've got skincare like face. We got makeup, fragrances for your body as well. And what are you going to find in all the Say-to products? We have over 140 products, right? You're not going to find any contaminants. You're going to find stuff like jojoba, shea butter, vitamin E and A, you know, all kinds of good things. And guess what? Yeah, we sponsored Miss Universe. We sponsored Miss Universe, and we're going to sponsor them again. Let's check out this video.
You better do this right. What you gonna do? You better do this right. You better. You better do this right.
That's awesome. So the most beautiful women in the world and the sponsors of those women have chosen our product. Just, isn't that awesome? That's super awesome. So we have, let's check out these products. Some of the latest we have, the System Time Specialist, specifically for skin health, right? You have a product you can drink, and then you have products that you can apply to your face, right? And then you have System Hair Specialist for people with hair health that needs help, you know, with hair. Like we're going to show you some pictures in a minute of some men that were going bald, and they started using the system and they started growing their hair again. And then we have the System Luminous that's for your spots. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He was going bald right there. And now look at him. Oh, how do you think he feels? He probably feels great, you know, thinking, oh, I'm going to be bald. Look at this guy. He was already, he's not even young like the other guy. He was already old and he was getting really thin. And now look at him. He even has a better smile on his face. That's pretty awesome. System Luminous Special. That's for the manchitas, for the dark spots. This is specifically for that on your face or on your hands, right? Look at this guy. Suffering from acne, probably all his youth, right? And then he discovered Say-to, and look how he started healing, how it cleans it, and then your skin starts healing. Isn't that awesome? That is so cool. Look at this young lady right here. Her face didn't even look, I mean, it looked unhealthy. And then look at after she started using it, her skin looks brilliant. It looks healthy. It looks supple. It looks young, right? That is awesome. Those are results right there. That's the kind of results you get with Say-to products. The technology. And Luis Torres. Luis Torres is a famous makeup artist, renowned. He's known around the world. And now he's going to be working exclusively with Kenya and Say-to. So this happened right after right after Miss Universe, all of a sudden, he decided he wanted to work with Say2 because he recognized the quality of the products that we have.
Very good, my friend. Thank you very much. Now you are becoming an expert already in both fields, right? Nutrition and beauty. Yeah, tonight Yesenia, she was on her way and she said, I'm going to be, well, soon I'm going to be home, but you know, in the state it's so difficult to, well, to travel, no? Short distances, they appear to be like long distances. So cheers, my friend. Yeah. But you did a great job, my friend. Okay, my dear friends, so far we have seen OmniLife history, what we have to offer you. Then we show you the nutrition part by OmniLife, and now the beauty part we Say2. Only a few things, guys. And the most important now is that, you know, in 2024, as they said, we were the sponsors of Miss Universe, and now one more time we're gonna be the the sponsor, right? So it's gonna be amazing. And now, how do you get money in this company? Because if you're gonna work, you're not gonna be only healthy and handsome, but also you're gonna get money because we can make business in 32 countries, as I said previously, right? So the first way is just by product distribution, because we are a direct distribution company. And the second one is by team building, my friends. Here is where you multiply yourself and where you multiply your incomes also. We have incentives different according to the country, and we have trips, and you will see that very soon. Let's get started with the first one. This is called Menudeo in Mexico, but it is just direct sale, right? For example, if you share this packet, they talk about this for cellular inflammation here. For example, just these three, Once Mix, OML Plus, and Malteada, right? These three, for example, once you reach the 40% discount, this one gives you a profit of 56% actually. And look at this, for only selling these three products, you get around $40. If you just decide to sell this every day, you're gonna get this $40. But if you repeat the process during 30 days, you will get more than $1,000. And that money, guys, is good here in Bolivia. And of course, it's good over there, right, in the States. And besides, my friends, each product, they have points. And for example, these three, they are almost 200 points. And how many points are you gonna get at the end of the month? Almost 6,000 points. You know, when you start in OmniLife, you need only 4,000 points to go to the 40% discount. And here you have more than that. And also, in order to reach any level that we have in OmniLife, you're gonna learn about this later, you need only 2,500 points. And if you see here, you have more than twice only with this packet. But also, Dave explained about Say2. In Say2, you decide what you want to sell. For example, could be fragrances here. You can get more than $900 for this packet only. Or if you want to talk about capillary system, this capillary system, only one shampoo, conditioner, I forgot the name of this, you get more than 500. Or for example, makeups, 700. Or even, look at this, the System Time Specialist, that is, and even with the supplement here, you get more than $1,000 just sharing this product. But if you combine, for example, here, for example, Say2 and OmniLife, well, you can get more and more and more money, right? So that was the first. It was just an example of sharing OmniLife product and also Say2 products. But this one, my friends, it is the beautiful part of how you get incomes. And this one is team building. Of course, this is in Spanish, but anyway. Look at this. This is me and my daughter because we work together. Look at this. After you show your results, people see you, o sea, that people that is around you, that means your family, your friends, your co-workers, los chismosos around you guys, they see your results and they start asking you, what are you drinking? For that reason, it's important to have your powder with you or your Ego Fruta with you. You decide what to drink because most of them are delicious. And of course, they are going to help you to be healthy and handsome, as I said. Well, they see you guys and they say, how can I get those products? And you have the first option, you sell them and you get a profit of 56%, or you sponsor them, they become part of the company, and the company start paying you, for the first 90 days, 20% of everything that they buy. Imagine, $20, $200, $2,000, according to how many people you have here. You see? And after 90 days, you get only 10%. Only 10%. Imagine. It appears to be small, but it's not small, my friend. It's a big amount. And why 90 days? Because in 90 days, you can have results in your health, results with your finance, everything. And if you do an excellent job here with these people, immediately, my friends, you have level 2. Because these people here is friends, family, co-workers of your first line. And if you teach them how to do this business, of course, and you help them with the first people, you're going to get excellent results. And the company is going to pay you 13% of all the purchases that they make during the 90 days, and then 8% after 90 days. Amazing, isn't it? And then level 3 depends on these people, because these people is, as I said, family, friends. And now, guys, for that reason, it's important to do an excellent job here and to keep helping them and to keep following them, okay? So that way, for the third level, for example, you get 6% of all the purchases. For the fourth level, you get 2 to 5%, and to the infinity, according to your level. And I can keep going and going and going, because my sponsor, for example, they have more than 10,000 people under their levels. Can you see it, guys? And here, for that reason, they make more than $30,000 every single month. And it's not because they sell, it's because the company pays them. They share, the company shares with you according to everything that they buy. For that reason, my friends, I said, it is important to follow this, to do this, to learn this, and to teach this, because that way you multiply yourself. Can you believe it? It's amazing. It is amazing. So now I show you how to get money by direct selling. I show you how to make money using the team building. And I didn't mention, guys, that when you become a diamond, you start getting $10,000 monthly. And then when you are double diamond, you start getting more than $100,000. And of course, when you're close to, like, for example, now we have some people that is close to the triple diamond, they make almost $500,000 because of this. Of course, they've been working for 30 years already. But if you do your work for 3 to 5 years, my friends, for sure you're going to become a Diamond Premier. And that is exactly where we're going with this team here. So, my friends, now I want to share some testimonials. And here we have some friends. So I'm not going to show pictures today. I'm going to ask, for example, first of all, ladies first, my friend. And we're going to start with my friend Lisneida, and then my friend Yesenia, followed by Mr. Dave Hernandez. Así que go ahead. Lisneida, go ahead.
Hi, how are you today? I'm Lisneida. I am here because I like this company, what the company is doing in this world. Like David said, we are eating very bad. And for me, for you, for everybody, it's important to complement the nutrition. I born with a condition in my back. My immune system is, I have to take care of him. And for me, it's important because I complement my nutrition with almost all the products. But for me, the most important is the OmniPlus, because this is the first product that I taste. It's a start. I saw how I start changing my quality of life. I have been seeing many testimonies that is amazing. what more has been OmniLife product help me with my immune system, with my asthma, with my no more asthma. Thanks God. And with one time 2 years ago, I had an accident walking. I fell down and I fractured my knee. And I drink a lot of Power Game, a lot of Undo, a lot of CBD, a lot of many other products. I discovered that one product that was important for me was the Ego Life, because it helped me with my hydration and with my inflammation. It's amazing, but it was like that. Obvious, the Undo, it was very important in that case. I'm here enjoying those meetings, learning about my English because I live in Miami in United States, and of course this is the principal language here, and this is a big opportunity not only for Latin families, but only for American family, because the food here is all of we know how it is, and we need to improve the quality that we are eating and drinking. And that's what I love OmniLife, because for many of my family, for my mom, was recuperate of osteoporosis. I have a niece that was operated, I don't know how to say that, de la cadera. She born with the hips. She born with the hips with a problem. She couldn't walk until she was operated she was 1 year old. And before that, she was with gesso in her hips until all the legs, so she couldn't walk. She was operated, but before that, she took a lot of OmniPlus. My niece gave it to her. OmniPlus and Power Game, and it was amazing because it was a clean operation. That's what the doctor said. The baby never gateó because she was with the gesso. But when the day before she was operated, she was stand up, agarrada de las piernas of my knees. Sorry for my English, but many things like that. So those products I love. They are delicious. They are very good for everybody. Thank you.
Great, my friend. Excellent. Too many testimonials, right? Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. And of course, your English is a lot better. No, Dave? Amazing. She's improving. And she forgot to say that. How old is she? But it's okay. Next, for the next meeting. Just guess, guys.
I'm 67. Almost
67. Can you believe it, guys? Wow,
no,
imagine.
I cannot believe.
Okay. Yesenia.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Lisneida.
That's the result of drink OmniLife 25 years.
Wow, very good, very good.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you. Yesenia, go ahead, my friend.
Hello, everyone. My name's
Hola.
Chesenia. I'm from Indiana. Sorry, I was late to the meeting. I was trying to rush here. I want to give you the testimony. Last week we were talking, I have a 5-year-old with autism. So last week we were talking about giving her the CBDs. So I got her the CBDs and I got her she takes Focus and she takes Estar Bien, but that's all I'm giving her right now because she used to take all the products, like anything whenever she wanted, and she'll just decide what color she wants to drink, and that was the product she was taking. So all this week I have been focused just in Focus, Estar Bien, and the CBD gummies. So I told her teacher, I'm like, just let me know. I started giving her some natural gummies. I just want to see how she's reacting, if there's anything different, anything particular that changes. So she was like, okay, yeah, I will let you know. So I text her today. I'm like, how is she doing? And she's like, amazing. It's wonderful, the difference. She has been very very hyper all like 2 weeks. And so she's like, she has been very calm. She has been able to work with us. She sat down on her lunch. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know what you're giving her, but just keep doing it because it's working. So I was like so proud. And yeah, home too, she has been normal, more calm. So yes, wanted to share with you guys and thank you. And as we were saying, we're family, so we're here to share one another and share our testimonies because it might help someone else or we might help each other to see what's working for others. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be part of this team too.
No, thanks to you, my friend. And you forgot to say your testimony about losing weight. And you forgot to send me your pictures too, but that is going to be for next Thursday, guys. So
Yeah.
if you want to see that change, you have to wait for next Thursday. Okay. Thank you very much. Dave Hernandez now. Thank you.
Wow, Yesenia, that is awesome. I am so glad to hear that. That is just, that's the best testimony you could have given right now, seriously. Because autism is a serious problem, and it seems like nobody knows what to do about it. That's why, what are the symbols for autism? It's a puzzle that they can't figure out. But we figured it out, didn't we? That's right. We figured it out because we have the products that can make the difference. And that is freaking awesome. I feel so good for you. That is so awesome. Me, myself, I've overcome kidney stones just with the Ego plant. I've overcome sciatica after an experience at work that was really hard on me. The next day I could barely walk. And I got over sciatica in less than a week, taking a bunch of Focus and Power Gain because we didn't have Undu back then. They didn't have Actua back then. But just doing that, right? And of course, conquered COVID. That stuff, virus, COVID, that doesn't scare me because that's all it is. It's a scare because we have these products that make you strong. So, I mean, those are my testimonies. And right now, the latest one I'm having is that I've lost, that I'm mad at myself because I should have joined the Reto 90 because I probably would have won $1,500 because I started taking the fiber and the probiotic and the Ego Life and OML Plus. And Lisneda, you're very right on that point about the Ego Life is super important because it's the electrolytes in your body, because you can drink water and you can drink water. And it's not going to be the same if it doesn't have any electrolytes in it, because your body is electrical, it's hydroelectrical, right? So they make connections, and your body has electricity running through it everywhere. Every nerve in your body is an electrical impulses going through there. So it's super important to have those electrolytes, and that does make a big difference. And I've seen an experiment one time where this guy took like a glass of water, and he's got it connected to 2 wires, right? And he put it in the water, and the light bulb doesn't light up. And then he put Ego Life in the water, and he put it in the wires back in the water, and it lit up. What does that mean? It makes the connection. So those minerals that it has, those electrolytes, the salts, they're super important. You know, we've had so much bad advice from doctors. They say, don't eat salt, don't eat salt. You know, salt is essential for life. You know, table salt has been depleted of all the minerals. But if you have a good quality salt, but who's going to be eating salt all the time? All you need is Ego Life, right? Sure, add salt to your food, but if you want to have a good supply of electrolytes in your life, Ego Life is the way to do it, because it's a delicious way to do it, a delicious way to do it. So I've incorporated that, Lisneda, into my daily as well. The Ego Life is super important. I didn't think about that in the past, but you know, when I started learning about this more and more, it's just super important, and it does make a difference. So your two testimonies just kind of triggered in me all these memories and stuff, and it's like, it's just amazing. You know, I have more and more testimonies coming all the time, but you know, those are my main ones. So that's mine. Thank you. And Faustino's got something else to talk about, doesn't he?
Great testimony, my friend. Great testimony. Thank you very much. So, but we have to continue because we promised to finish our meetings always in 1 hour. Okay. So now, guys, the last thing: incentives and trips. And you know, the best is this one. Well, or the most popular around the world. This one is in all the countries except Argentina. It's the only country where they don't have the 90 days challenge. Okay. And this one consists of what, guys? You just start this one every 3 months, 90 days, just drinking some products. And you know, as they say, they are so delicious. And what happened, guys? Here, let's watch this video just to understand a little bit, okay?
Adopting a healthy lifestyle is not just about losing weight. It's about transforming your routine with habits that will bring you long-term wellness. With the OmniLife Weight Control Plan, you have a complete guide designed to support you every step of the way to a healthier life. Personalized products. Discover which products complement your day to reach your goals while enjoying a balanced diet. Practical recommendations. Includes tips on hydration, physical activity, sleep management, recipes, and more. Know your allies. Details of each product, from its ingredients and benefits, so you know how they contribute to your well-being. You will be able to see references that endorse the performance of our active ingredients with scientific studies. When you purchase 1,000 points on selected products, you will receive this exclusive guide and will have access to an app that will help you organize your day-to-day life, monitor your progress, and stay motivated. The OmniLife Weight Control Plan is not only your tool to achieve a healthy weight, but also a source of inspiration to support others on their journey. Adopting a healthy lifestyle is not just about losing weight. It's about transforming your routine with habits that will bring you long-term wellness. Take control today and improve your lifestyle with OmniLife.
Wow. So as you can see, guys, in the States, you have two brutal tools to change your life. And this one, guys, simple. Imagine just losing weight. You're reducing that volume, my friends, and also you can get money. As Dave said, for example, the first place is $1,500, the second place $1,000, and the third place $500. Amazing. And that one goes for boys and also for girls. Okay, the same. So the only thing that you have to do is just in 90 days, you have to change. It is not necessary to go to the gym, no? But if you can go, amazing. Only if you walk, if you dance, if you just clean up your house, it's gonna be wonderful because you're gonna move and you drink the products, okay? Nowadays, my friend, OmniLife now is nourishing the sport. For example, it is sponsoring different athletes. Like, for example, this guy is a professional tennis player. He's from Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia, my country and my city. And also, OmniLife now, it is, well, our products are everywhere because OmniLife now has placed these products in all different competitions, for example, okay? And of course, with Say2, now the second year being the sponsor of Miss Universe, amazing. Our work is easier now, and it's just to talk to the people, to show the properties, and of course, they need to drink or to use the product in order to see the results, of course, but that is our work. Now, what else do we have here, guys? We have extravaganzas, we have rallies, and we have trips. For example, you guys, you're going to have very soon the Puerto Rico and Tokyo, Japan. Dave Hernandez, go ahead about this. Just a quick explanation.
Okay, so we have a national, this is an example right here of our national and international trip, right? So this year's national trip is to Puerto Rico. So it's and it's really cool because there's a lot of people here who can't leave the country, right? So they can still benefit on a trip. So they can go on a trip within the United States and not have to leave the country. And this year it's Puerto Rico. In past years, it's been even to Hawaii. So that's really awesome, you know? You kind of feel like you're leaving the country, but you're still in the United States, you know? So that's really cool. And then, of course, the big one is Tokyo, Japan. Then that one's really going to be cool because, you know, when you travel with OmniLife, it's 5-star everything. You travel and they treat you like kings. They pay for everything. They put you in 5-star hotels. You get to eat the best foods, and they take you on tours. So it's just like, I mean, what company is going to do that for you? There's not a company, and there's not another company in the world that's going to give back this much. OmniLife, I swear, I don't know for a fact, but me and my wife tried to calculate how much they might be spending. They spend millions of dollars sending thousands of people on vacations every year, not just once, 2 times, 3 times, you know, the rallies, the you know, all the different trips that we have. So all you have to do is work to earn the trip, and you make money working, and then they give you a present. I'm just like, what more can you ask for?
Right?
A gift, that's right, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, my friend. And now let's see this, guys. I'll show you something. Friends, amazing, isn't it? Okay, now, and just to become or to be part of this beautiful company, guys, how do you do it? Very simple. You pay an average of $50, but because to pay for this contract, guys, this contract that goes or to allow you to go to 32 countries to make your business, and everything else is a gift. The total cost of this is more than $100, by the way, and you can choose the nutrition kit or the beauty kit. Here we have Magnus, We have blue water, and everything that you need. And also here we have, for example, Say2 products. But you can start with a higher discount. Here you start with a discount that is 20%. But here with this 500 points kit, you start with a 25% discount. And here you don't pay for the contract. It is free, my friends. And you're gonna get 9 different products. How much are you gonna pay? Around $320. And you can choose the 500 points kit, the OmniLife, or you can choose the Say2. And here you have both of them. Look at this. The average more or less in the States is $45, and you can choose Beauty or Say2 or OmniLife, or you can choose the 500 points kit, the Nutrition or Beauty. Imagine almost $300 of investment. It is really low. And with this, you can make a super business. You can gain trips and incentives. So it is amazing. So my friends, all of you that you're already in this Zoom meeting or via YouTube, just take your opportunity today, get in touch with that person who invited you, and start today, my friends. Right now, we're going to give you the welcome with this video. Watch this, please.
There's a common denominator here in the United States with all of you. I imagine you came with fear to another country. People who are dedicated to survive, nothing more. To eat, to dress themselves, to pay the rent, and just going through the motions for the rest of their lives. What we are inviting people to do is to really live, which is the difference.
Freedom comes in many forms. But when we decide to leave our home country to escape difficulties, it's a great sign that we've lost our fear. And that is how the American dream goes from being the fantasy of many to becoming a nightmare of long working hours, slaving shifts without rest, limbs of sacrifice to health, and lack of autonomy.
And you came dreaming of changing your life, and you end up enslaved by a system that wakes you up and lays you down at the time they tell you to, and that you work at night, and that you rotate shifts, and now it's your turn earlier and then later, and your body starts to become a disaster.
Today, Latin American workforce is a fundamental part of the US economy. Domestic work and manufacturing become immediate options for migrant women, while men find a place in agriculture and construction.
Well, in construction, they gave me $250 a day. But it was hard work, as you say. And here it is, an intelligent job.
But in our hearts, we know that life without rest is not part of those dreams we promised to pursue.
Curious, right? Right in the land of freedom seems to be one of the hardest countries to have freedom. I think this has to be a great reflection for you at OmniLife USA. What is the value of my freedom? Do I really want freedom? Because being a leader definitely is to want to be free.
We want freedom of time, financial freedom. And that's when the real opportunity that can transform our lives appears. Prioritizing our dignity and respecting our capabilities, no matter who we are or where we come from.
This golden opportunity that you have in your hands, you'll be taking advantage of it because you live here already. You know what the situation is?
And OmniLife tells you, here is your membership. Do with it as you wish. There is no obligation. I don't pressure you. I invite you. I am with you. I support you. I advise you. I teach you, but I don't force you.
The hardest part is over. This is the time to set our sights on the desires we reviewed before going to bed. You are in the place that does not discriminate. Because an OmniLife distributor is free, autonomous, independent, and each one decides how far to go in his or her own time and measure.
Starting today, what is going to happen at OmniLife United States is going to be an exponential growth. There are the conditions, there is the fuel, which are the products. There is the oxygen, which are your dreams. You are here, you are the tools.
We had to target the United States here. We had to be here. You have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of tools that can take advantage of these types of products, because people speak this language of ingredients, they speak this language of results. Each one of you has the potential to do it.
Unlock your power. Learn and teach how to take care of others at OmniLife USA, the place where dreams of freedom come true.
Okay, my friends, welcome to our OmniLife family. This meeting is over. Let me cut all